In a peaceful community, long ago, there lived a fruit seller named Abike. No one knew who she was or where she came from, but the villagers in that community were very welcoming. They welcomed her and treated her as their own. Abike was loved by all in the community because of her delicious food. She would open her food shop, and before noon, it would sell out. No one knew the mystery behind her delicious food. Even after selling her food in her shop, she would still go to the market square to sell more food. No one knew why she was extra. They just assumed she wanted more income. In that community, there lived a man called Jide. He had traveled out of the village for some business. When he came back, he noticed Abike and immediately fell in love with her. He started going to Abike's shop every day to woo her. He tried to win her over, but to no avail. Abike kept on telling Jide that she couldn't be with him and that it was impossible. Jide had strong head and still continued to chase Abike. He didn't know what was coming for him. One day, Jide met an old man from another community. The man was tired from his travel and asked Jide for directions so he could go and eat to regain his energy. Jide directed him to Abike's shop. After the old man finished eating, he called Jide to the side to ask him questions. He asked Jide who Abike was. Jide replied to him, saying Abike was the best food seller in this community. The old man looked confused and told Jide that Abike was very identical to the young woman who died of starvation in his community. Jide wavered it off, saying there were a lot of people who looked alike in this world. The man agreed and concluded that it was his old age, allowing him to see things wrongly. After the encounter with the old man, Jide went back home, thinking of Abike and her origin. He started to question who Abike was. He wanted to know more about her, but couldn't find any information about her. The next day, Jide went to Abike's shop. He called her countless times, but she didn't answer. So, he decided to go into the shop, knowing fully well that Abike had warned everybody not to go into her shop when she wasn't there. He entered and looked around. The shop was empty. No foodstuff, no nothing. He went home and came back after 30 minutes. Then, he met Abike, who was already preparing a delicious meal. He looked around the once empty shop and saw it was now filled with food provisions. He assumed she probably came back 30 minutes ago. Immediately he left and said, "Oh, Abike, you went to the market today." Abike looked at him and said she didn't go anywhere. She didn't know that Jide had entered her shop. Jide remained quiet because looking at the store now, there was no way she would have unloaded those stuff by herself and arranged it within 30 minutes. It was just too much, and again, her food was already halfway done. He smiled awkwardly and went out to ask the children playing outside Abike's shop about her time of arrival. They said it was 5 minutes ago, and she wasn't coming from the direction of the market. Jide started to question himself as he went home. How was it possible? Where did those food provisions come from? Who was Abike?